how did I fix my hitching slash ramping on my deadlifts from looking like this to now making it look like this? So let's first talk about what is hitching slash ramping. So for those who couldn't tell the differences, we're going to talk about it right now. So this is basically when the bar doesn't move smoothly from the floor to lock out, and instead it pauses or rests on your thighs, and you rebend or jerk it upwards in stages. So basically on what happened in this video right here. One of the main things when it came to my deadlifts was I was always hitching, or let's call it hitching for now. I was always hitching the deadlifts. And because I made the switch to conventional recently, this has always been a problem for me. Actually, overall in general, to be honest with you, out of the squat, bench, and deadlifts, my deadlift is the worst lift. It has always been the worst. I don't know if I don't have the leverages. I don't know if I just suck at it, but my squat and bench has always been the best, and I've always had a lot of problems with my deadlifts. But recently, it's feeling a whole lot better. But as you can see, hitching is basically when, we already talked about it, but it's basically when we get to this point right here. So as you can see, when I get the bar above my knees, my legs are kind of like under the bar, which naturally makes me want to use my legs, like my thighs, to help bring the bar up to lock out. You see? This also results in a later lockout, but this makes the deadlift a whole lot harder. And let me first tell you what the problem was when it came to this hitching. What was I doing wrong? How can you fix this? If you're hitching or ramping the deadlifts, what can you do to fix this? The problem here before, when I was deadlifting, once I got to a point right over here, one of the things that I was thinking about was, okay, once we have the bar over the knees, we gotta come up, we gotta lock out. And what I was using to do that was my shoulders and sticking out my chest. So when I did that, what happened is, in this part, when we get to that second half of the lift, when I start to stick my chest out and try to bring my shoulders back, my lower back hyperextends. So it makes like a curve like this. So it's curving, hyperextending. And so when I thought about bringing the chest up and shoulders back, this led to hitching. And I always record my videos. I always record, and I'm always like analyzing every single movement. And I'm like, bro, what am I doing wrong? Like, I've been doing this for so long. And at first I thought I was doing okay. But once I got to the heavier weights, this is what happened. And in meet day, this is going to be a no lift. Because when the judges see, they're going to be like, okay, this guy's using his legs, kind of get that little oomph to get the bar up. So we're not going to call that a lift. So I think even over here on this one, this last rep, you can see that I am hitching a lot. So right here. So my cue right here was chest out, bring it up, bring it out, bring the shoulders back. Let's just lock out. Boom. And that's what happened, right? And this made the lift a whole lot harder. Another thing too, if you look at my head real quick, if you look at my head right here, from the start, I'm looking down, and what happens? I look up, and then we come up, and then right here, because I'm trying so hard to lock out, I naturally yank my head all the way up just so I can lock out. That was another issue. The problem was chin to up. So I was also really trying to bring my head all the way up just so I can get the bar to like fully lock out and get everything in place at the top. So that was the problem. The main three problems was my chest trying to stick up. While doing that, my shoulders are trying to come back and out. And then the chin is just sticking all the way up. It's too high. It's too much. I'm just doing it too much. I'm overdoing it. So how I fix it, what did I do to fix it, and what you can do as well to fix this. Let's mark some points. First thing is I make sure I keep long arms. I make sure that my arms are nice and long. I'm not retracting my shoulder blades. I'm not trying to have my chest out. I'm just trying to reach as far as I can, decompress my shoulders to have the long arms so then I can have a better lift. Next, what did I do? You can see here, once I performed this rep, look at my head. Boom. Boom. You see that? I am looking at one spot / my head is down. So now, because I'm having my head down, it's gonna force myself to kind of like not stick my chest out. I have to really trust my legs doing most of the work, because that is what a deadlift is. A deadlift is like a leg workout, right? Obviously, it's a full body workout, but you gotta use what you got, and your strongest muscles are gonna be your legs. So that was another point too. That's an S. Sorry. Use more legs, aka leg drive. So as you can see here, when I come up, it was nice and smooth. And one of the things I changed or really thought about when I grabbed the bar is really engage those quads and really push those legs into the ground. So a couple of things that you can think about is leg pressing the floor, or think about jumping. You're really winding up your legs and you're ready to pull, which is also going to create tension on the deadlift. Another thing too is use your hips, use your glutes. And this might sound funny, but one thing that I think about is just thrusting or fucking the bar. You want to really just like get that nice explosiveness once you come up. So here you can see, right? Long arms. I look at one thing and I make sure to keep my upper body neutral. And then I just really drive and pull. You have to trust your leg muscles. You have to trust your leg strength. Trust it that it will help you pull. So another thing that has helped me as well is just trying to work on some sticking points. So there are a couple variations that you can do to help improve your deadlift and also avoid hitching or ramping. One thing that I do is, oh no, it's not. Shit. Anyway, you can see here, there is a resistance band and there are weights, and I'm basically doing resistance band deadlifts. So banded deadlifts. All this is going to do is going to create a lot of resistance once the band is stretched and closer to a lockout. So this is going to help you really keep your positioning on lockout. So it will strengthen that second half of the lift. Video's not playing, but you can see here there's a band, and all I do is just grab it from the inside and then I pull. The next one is going to be some deficit deadlifts. Deficit deadlifts are going to help because it's going to help you practice your positioning on the bottom part. So once you get used to like the bottom position of the deadlifts, then once you go back to your regular deadlifts, it's going to feel a whole lot better. This also helps trying to get used to really using your leg drives because it's going to require a lot more knee bend. So this is also going to help with your leg drive. And so there you go. That is it. Hope this helps at least one of you. Like, comment, all that kind of good stuff. If you want to join my community, link is in the description. But until next time, peace.